Part 27. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 261. Although the 19th level is behind the 18th level, the difficulty of clearing the level is much smaller than that of the 18th level. Relatively speaking, the first kill reward is not as good as the 18th level. But the richness of the reward was enough to make Fang Fan excited for a while. Recycle the card. A recycling card that means a lot to him. The existence of the recycling card means that he can use the bunker card as he wants. Keep going. Fang Fan took a deep breath, his eyes twinkling. The 20th level, 10 7-star demonized beasts. It is actually quite difficult to pass this level perfectly. Fang Fan made an overall plan and felt that he needed to adjust some strategies. He's going to try his best to pass the level perfectly. 8-star Battle Power Galen, 7-star Battle Pet Dark Knight Unicorn Charge. Vega, you first use the Twisted Space skill. Let us be filled with dark magic energy and try our best to protect our own safety. Then go and slaughter these 7-star demonized beasts. The rest of the people can only stay in the protective circle and carry out long-range attacks. Don't act rashly. Most of you are 5-star combat power. Once you are caught by 7-star demonized beasts, you have little chance of surviving. Fang Fan exhaled, this is extremely critical. After each pass, the energy and combat effectiveness of all passers can be restored as before. This setting is quite humane. The corners of Fang Fan's mouth raised slightly, and he was very satisfied with this. The battle started immediately, and 10 7-star demonized beasts had already rushed towards Fang Fan and the others. Galen and Dark Knight Kirin rushed out to attract firepower. After Vega cast the Dark Magic Protection Circle, he also began to cast Dark Magic for long-range strikes. Hans is also actively preparing to use the 6-star laser cannon to shoot. But obviously, Hans's 6-star laser cannon is still a little less powerful. Even if it hits those 7-star demonized beasts, it only hurts those 7-star demonized beasts and cannot cause fatal damage. However, the 8-star combat power Galen, the 8-star combat power Vega, and the 7-star combat pet Dark Knight Kylan joined forces to attack, and the combat power is very strong. Fang Fan sighed in relief as he watched the 10 7-star demonized beasts being wiped out one by one. Straight through the 20th level. World Announcement. The 20th level of Tongtian Tower was passed by Fang Fan in Huajing. Received the first kill reward for the first ordinary level clearance, and rewarded the Legion upgrade card *1. World Announcement. The 20th level of the Tongtian Tower was perfectly passed by Fang Fan in Huajing. Received the first kill reward for the first perfect level clearance, and a Legion upgrade card *10. Legion upgrade card? This is also a treasure card. Fang Fan was secretly overjoyed, when the Yellow Turban Commander Legion had exhausted its potential, and when he wanted to be promoted to the Yellow Turban Warlock Legion, he needed a Legion upgrade card like this. At that time, Fang Fan chose to extract directional extraction in the dog system, and it cost him 10 million magic crystals to get it. Another wave of world announcements. It's less than 3 minutes from the last wave of world announcements. World Babble Dialog Box. According to the rules of the Tongtian Tower, there are 10 7-star demonized beasts in the 20th level. All of these can be completed without damage. Is this place still human? My CAO. God, Fang Fan won't have an 8-star army, right? He's been lewdly behind the scenes. Didn't he take it out? Maid, I think it makes sense. Otherwise, I can't explain it. Explain a chicken feather, Fang Fan is invincible. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 262. Grass. If he really has an 8-star legion, he's really a dog. I don't even have a 5-star legion right now. Haha, are you ready for labor and capital? You don't even look at the army power list. How many people have a 5-star army? Oh, except Fang Fan, this pervert. He is so strong. The Legion battle power list is about to be opened by his family. Mad, you called Fang Banchan's name for nothing. Fang Fan took advantage of his free time to open the World Babel ranking and glanced at it. He saw the debate above and did not comment. He is about to prepare to pass the 21 level. In fact, Fang Fan is very hesitant now. He hesitated whether or not to continue to pass the level. Under the premise of not being able to use cards, he wants to rely on his subordinates to fight 107-star demonized beasts. Fang Fan feels a little overwhelmed. Although Garen and Vija under his command are all 8-star combat power, and then there is the 7-star battle pet Dark Knight Kylan. The rest are all 5-star and 6-star levels. It is conceivable that when you rush in later, you will suffer a wave of killings. I am afraid that after a wave of team battles, only Garen, Vega and Dark Knight Kirin will survive. Death in the Tower of Babel is just the death of virtual consciousness, but you don't have to worry about this. It would be a pity if you didn't try it once. Fang Fan pursed his lips, and something moved in his heart. What if it passes? The strategy must be changed. Fang Fan narrowed his eyes. According to the previous strategic deployment, sooner or later he will be dragged to death. Galen, Vega, and the Dark Knight Kylan, you all gather together later, bring me, and engage in guerrilla warfare. Everyone left, engage in guerrilla warfare. Hold down those 7-star demonized beasts as much as possible. There may be a chance for this. Fang Fan took a breath. This was actually quite risky. But according to the current situation, it seems that this is the only way to do it. The soldiers are divided into 2 groups, the lower level is divided into 1 group, and the higher level is divided into 1 group. Then engage in guerrilla warfare. In this way, it may be possible to turn the tables in the end. As for Fang Fan's key protection target, he cannot die. Once he dies, he will be automatically ruled out. Follow your orders, Lord. All the subordinates did not have any opinions, and all members obeyed. 107-star demonized beasts, here they come. Go ahead. According to the established plan, when 107-star demonized beasts rushed over, Fang Fan followed Galen, Vega, and Dark Knight Kylan. The remaining 6 will form another way to rush out. And soon, the 6-person team separated again and divided into 6 directions to attract the 7-star demonized beasts. Now the demonized beasts have dispersed. Galen, Vega, Dark Knight Kylan, kill as many demonized beasts as possible. Fang Fan took a deep breath. Success or failure in this? Because of the sacrifice of Guan Hai and others, 107-star demonized beasts scattered, and only about 37-star demonized beasts attacked in Fang Fan's direction. With the 8-star battle strength Galen and Waijia as the main force, and the 7-star battle pet Dark Knight Kylan as the auxiliary, they began to strangle the 37-star demonized beasts scattered. Galen picked up the knife and dropped it. Basically 2 or 3 swords can kill a 7-star demonized beast. Vega's dark magic is even more terrifying. Once released, it can die in an instant. Although the Dark Knight Unicorn is also a 7-star level, on a battlefield of this level, the suspicion of paddling is very serious. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 263. Ding. Dragon Scale is dead. Ding. The Yukong Unicorn King has died in battle. Ding. Hans is dead. Fang Fan's face became darker and darker as he heard the prompt sound one after another. Although I know these are fake, I still can't help but want to complain. 21 levels, so terrifying. 107-star demonized beast suddenly launched an attack. Even if Fang Fan's strong men were like clouds, it would be difficult to resist. After the dragon scales and the others were all killed, Garen and Vega had already killed the 37-star demonized beasts that were scattered. Among them, Wei Jia used dark magic to kill the most 7-star demonized beasts, followed by Galen. As for the 7-star Dark Knight Unicorn, he barely slaughtered a 7-star demonized beast. Keep walking. Galen attracts fire power. The Night Unicorns stay to protect Vega. Vega casts dark magic. Don't stop. Fang Fan took a deep breath. Under the current situation, he could only use this roaming strategy. Fortunately, Galen and Vega are both 8-star combat power. If they are 7-star level like these demonized beasts, I am afraid they would have been swallowed alive long ago. Fatal Strike. Courage. Judgment. Galen displayed 3 skills one after another, and the big sword in his hand continued to rotate, slaughtering these 7-star demonized beasts around him. Dark Sacrifice. Twisted Space. Energy Burst. Wei Jia did not dare to slack off, and concentrated on exerting his dark magic, so that the entire surrounding space was surrounded by black smoke. Although it was very hard to persevere, the effect was still there, and the remaining 77-star demonized beasts were also wiped out little by little. Hold onto. Just do it. Fang Fan is also trying his best to save his own life. If he dies, it's really over. All the efforts made up to that point were in vain. The most important thing right now is to go all out. Do your best to kill all the 7-star demonized beasts. 50 left. Victory is just around the corner. Fang Fan took a deep breath, feeling a little excited. At this moment, 3 7-star demonized beasts have left Galen and Vega and rushed towards Fang Fan. Hoo ho ho. Dark Flame Instant Prison. The Seal of the Unicorn. The 7-star Dark Knight Unicorn showed its brave side and released its talent and skills one after another, fighting 2 7-star demonized beasts alone. For a while, there is no downside. And another 7-star demonized beast has already rushed towards Fang Fan. Fang Fan held a 7-star longsword and gritted his teeth to attack. Boom. As soon as he got on the field, he was blown away. Mad, so strong. Fang Fan saw that the 6-star armor on his body began to crack, and his face looked very ugly. He went all out, and after activating the Azura bloodline, he was barely able to fight a 6-star demonized beast at the level of a 5-star awakened. If it is a coincidence, it is not impossible to kill a 6-star demonized beast. But this is also Fang Fan's limit. Want to get bigger results, it's hard. The gap of 1 level, sometimes more than several times. Facing the 7-star demonized beasts, Fang Fan was really too weak. Even when fully armed. Bang bang bang. Fang Fan took out the 6-star laser pistol and fired several shots in succession, but he basically missed it, and even if he did, he could barely hurt his skin. The power of the 6-star laser pistol is still weak. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 264. Seeing this 7-star demonized beast pounce again, Fang Fan's face was as black as paste. Just back and fight. There is nothing else in the 21st level of the Tongtian Tower, but there are many 7-star demonized beasts. Fang Fan, a 7-star demonized beast, has yet to get it done, and 3 of them rushed over. Being blocked by 4 7-star demonized beasts from all directions, Fang Fan really wanted to cry without tears. What a laborer holding a lot of God General summoning cards, and he was actually hanged and beaten by these 7-star demonized beasts. This rule that cards are not allowed in the Tower of Babel, it's a bit of a shit. Fang Fan pouted, speechless. God wants to kill me, not the crime of war. Fang Fan's eyes suddenly flickered. Immediately, Fang Fan slumped down directly, and a large sword fell from the sky, quickly beheading the heads of 4 7-star demonized beasts. Lord! Galen is late. Galen's body stabbed, blood stained all over his body. It's not too late, just right. Fang Fan breathed a sigh of relief, and his life was saved for the time being. Ding! The Dark Knight Unicorn has died in battle. The sound of lifting came again, and the 7-star battle pet, the Dark Knight Unicorn, also followed in the footsteps. Fang Fan sighed, he was also very helpless. Now in the entire 21 level, there are still 8-star Galen, 8-star Vega, and a 5-star awakened Fang Fan. Although we have suffered heavy losses, there are only more than 27-star demonized beasts left. Fight to the death. Fang Fan breathed a sigh of relief and insisted on the final battle. Although Galen and Vega are already very tired, but with Fang Fan's order, they will only fight to the death. 8-star Galen charged forward with a big sword in hand. 8-star Vega frantically released dark magic behind to slaughter 7-star demonized beasts. As for Fang Fan, he is concerned with protecting his life. The key to passing the 21st level is whether he can survive. 10. The last 10. 9. There are the last 5 demonized beasts. 3. 2. 1. Grass. Finally done. Fang Fan was covered in hot sweat and ran around the entire court, exhausted and exhausted. Ding. Pass the 21st level of the Tongtian Tower and get a promotion card *100000. This is the first time everyone gets a reward for passing a level. Before the 18th level, all they got directly were magic crystals. When it reaches the 19th level, it becomes 1,000 promotion cards, and when it reaches the 20 level, it becomes 10,000 promotion cards. 21 levels, 100,000 promotion cards. World announcement. The 21st level of Tongtian Tower was passed by Fang Fan in Huajing. Get the first kill reward for the first normal level clearance, and the first level zombie camp card *1. 21 levels. Exactly through. An uproar has caused another uproar. World Babble dialog box. I said I'm numb, do you believe it? Anyway, no matter what this person achieves, I don't care. The great god Fang Fan is still the great god Fang Fan. 21 levels. 107-star demonized beasts, can all pass through. Is it possible that there is an 8-star army under this command? The world of the great god, we don't understand. The gap is getting bigger and bigger. Look at the world's top ranking list. First place, Huajing Fangfan, 21 levels. Second place, Kailan from Country M, 17 levels. Third place, Sakura Country House Village Burial, 14 passes. What's the matter, just cut in half. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 265. It's not that we are not strong, it's that this enchanting evildoer is too enchanting. Anyway, I'm convinced anyway. Compared with this big monster, we are a bunch of garbage. Who said it wasn't? I can't wait to kill myself. Asus's ordinary clearance rewards for these 21 levels are a bit weird, so what is the first level zombie camp card? Country M, Kailan. She has just accumulated enough promotion cards, and she has successfully saved her 5-star Vampire Baron army to 6-star Vampire Viscount army. I'm about to try to sprint the 18th level. She wants to catch up with that man, she is a strong woman, and she doesn't want to let that man down too much. But the repeated sound of world announcements in her ears made Kailan's lips tremble a few times involuntarily. She had to admit that there was a gap between people. And this disparity is often frustrating. I don't even have the slightest chance to pass the 18th level, but you've already passed the 21st level. Is the gap between me and you really that big? Kalin looked up at the sky and lowered her head in thought. Sakura country. Send me to Huajing. Assassinate me this Fang Fan. Damn it. He appears too often. He stole the limelight of my great cherry blossom country. High country. It seems that the matter of welcoming the descendants of the great Gao kingdom's bloodline back to inherit the throne of the king must be done quickly. Huajing, Tang dynasty. Grandpa, this son will become a great enemy of the Tang kingdom in the future, eradicate it as soon as possible. Huajing, Su country. Sue me. Be sure to win over the city lord Fang Fan. Make a good relationship with the city lord Fang Fan. Doesn't he like the shura fruit? Starting today, everyone in the Su country is not allowed to swallow the shura fruit, save them all and send them to Zhangcheng. Fang Fan has become accustomed to the shocking sensations of the World Babble ranking dialogue box. These people are so idle that they paddle and chat there every day. Saying a word requires 10,000 magic crystals, okay. All of them are prodigal sons. Level 1 Zombie Camp card. After using it, you can get a level 1 Zombie Camp. There are 10,000 3-star zombies in the level 1 Zombie Camp. Zombies gather in the zombie camp to heal wounds slowly, and you can slowly upgrade. Good card. Fang Fan was amazed, and he won the 21st level without wasting his efforts. This common clearance first kill reward did not disappoint him. The value of this level of zombie camp card is enough to offset all the previous hard work and effort. 10,000 3-star zombies, tisk, this is comparable to being snatched by the 10,000 zombie army given by the city owner. Among the 10,000 zombies that came with the gift, there are only 10 3-star zombies and 1 4-star zombie. And the 10,000 zombies in the first level zombie camp are actually 3-star level. Such a 10,000-star zombie army is enough to be worth 100,000 or even a million ordinary zombie army. Fang Fan thought to himself, and his face showed joy. According to the rules, the first kill reward for normal clearance in level 21 is a first level zombie camp card, so the first kill reward for perfect clearance should be 10 first level zombie camp cards. It's so tempting. The 10,000 3-star zombie army can already dominate one side. If the 100,000 3-star zombie army gathers together at the same time, the scale, the combat power, it will definitely break the table. Fang Fan's eyes showed a longing look. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 266. However, Fang Fan also knows that for the time being, he does not have the ability to complete the 21st level without damage. Even this ordinary customs clearance has a fluke element in it. Just as Fang Fan's reputation is reverberating throughout the world, a crisis in Zhangcheng is slowly coming. Master Messenger, this matter, can we think about it again? After all, Fang Fan is famous now, and it is not easy to deal with. If it angers him, it will be difficult for our country to bear it. Wei Sun, the ruler of the kingdom of Wei, had a troubled look on his face. Although he had a grudge against Zhangcheng and Fang Fan, if he wanted to gamble with his own life, this was something he didn't want to see. Call him cowardly or cowardly, he simply feels that it is in his own interest to do so. He, with me backing you up, what are you afraid of? Don't worry. Your Excellency the Grand Duke remembers your credit. When you really want to divide the territory in the future, the entire Zhangcheng will be yours. I heard that you are the granary of Weiguo. They were all carried away, what? Don't want revenge. On the side, a middle-aged man with a bloated body continued to laugh, and it was not difficult to feel a sense of temptation and threat from his words. Father, you just like to look ahead. It would be a pity not to seize such a good opportunity. And when that little brat grows up, do you think he will let us go? You must know that we have attacked his territory several times. Anyway, it's already an endless relationship, it's better. Wei Ming's eyes are full of killing intent. It seems that my journey through this level is about to come to an end. Next is the 22 levels. By the way, get through this level. Fang Fan stretched out, his eyelids drooping. Slightly boring. Level 22, an 8-star demonized beast. In the brand new level, Guan Hai Longlin and others who were dead in battle also appeared one by one intact. It is not difficult to pass this level. His own 8-star combat power Galen and 8-star combat power Vega shot. 2 people fight one, and the others help. Grinding can also grind this 8-star demonized beast to death. Ding. Pass the 22nd level of the Babel Tower and get a promotion card *10,000. Pass this level and get 10,000 promotion cards. Compared with the 100,000 promotion cards in the 21 level, it is a lot less. However, it is understandable, after all, the difficulty of the 22 levels is much smaller. World announcement. The 22nd pass of Tongtian Tower was passed by Fangfan in Huajing. Received the first kill reward for the first ordinary customs clearance, and rewarded the bunker card *1. World announcement. The 22nd pass of the Tongtian Tower was perfectly passed by Fangfan in Huajing. Received the first kill reward for the first perfect pass, and the reward for the bunker card *10. Bunker card? 11 in a row. The corner of Fang Fan's mouth rose slightly. This reward may not be as precious as the first level zombie camp card, but it is definitely practical. Compared to the uproar caused by Fang Fan's passing through the 21st level, when he passed the 22nd level perfectly, he seemed much more low-key. Even many people have long been accustomed to this kind of serial world announcement. Fang Fan also seemed happy to see it happen. Lord, do you want to continue to pass the level? After Galen slaughtered the 8-star demonized beast, he walked over with a resolute expression. As long as Fang Fan ordered, there would be no problem even if he were to commit suicide now. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 267. Of course, Fang Fan is not that stupid yet. Along the way, if it wasn't for Garen, he would have been cold several times. 10 8-star unicorns will appear in the 23rd level. Our combat effectiveness is still weak, so don't go up and make fun of yourself. Tisk, after staying inside for so long, it's time to go out and breathe. Anyway, this trip to the Tongtian Tower has already made a lot of money. Fang Fan stretched his waist and smiled. The excitement he showed at the moment was definitely the most real. To sum up the gains, Fang Fan himself was surprised. I took more than 200,000 promotion cards, and spent more than 100,000 in the middle to upgrade the 6-star Gothic laser cannon trainee artillery corps. And then there are magic crystals of various grades, which are equivalent to more than 1 billion low-grade magic crystals. Among them, when you passed the 18th level, you were rewarded with 100,000 high-grade magic crystals, worth 1 billion low-grade magic crystals, accounting for the majority. Furthermore, there are 10 heavenly soldier summoning cards rewarded for the first kill in the 15th level. The 18th level and 2 waves of first kills will be rewarded with 11 summoning cards. In total, there are 11 precious recycling cards, 11 precious Legion upgrade cards, 11 precious bunker cards, by the way. There is also the most precious first level zombie camp card. It will take a while to say, this time the accumulation is enough to take off. Fang Fan was gearing up, his eyes became sharp. Get out of the tower. Fang Fan rode out the Yukong unicorn slowly, and the position of the tower entrance has been blocked by countless people. God, Fang Fan has come out. I don't know who called such a cry, and then the whole Tongtian Tower went crazy. Those survivors flocked here frantically, just to witness Fang Fan. God Fang Fan took me to fly. God Fang Fan, I am your most loyal pony. God Fang Fan dragged me. I want to be your little brother. My CAO. Don't squeeze me. Fang Fan is my eldest brother. I'm his younger brother, how dare you squeeze again? Maid. My brother is a chicken feather. Fang Fan is my father. I am his son. Don't fight, I'm his wife. The crowd was going crazy. Fang Fan felt a sense of being sought after as a big star. This feeling was quite fresh at first, after all, there are so many fans following all the way. But soon, Fang Fan couldn't help frowning. In particular, the crowd is crowded. Terrible. It takes me minutes to walk a single step. The precious time of labor and management is wasted here? Let me go. Don't get in my way. Fang Fan took a breath and tried his best to show a friendly attitude. God Fang Fan, I heard that the reason you were able to break through the level so quickly was because you found a bug in the Tower of Babel? Can you tell us about it? It's also a small benefit for us fans. Yeah, Lord Fang Fan, take us. Can you take us to fly? God Fang Fan, hurry up, we can't wait. People today, there is no sharing spirit or morality at all. We are all people of the end of the world. What's wrong with helping each other? As for being so dragged. Look at him like that, hee. Without fans like us to cheer him on, how could he be so popular? Hey, I thought he was better than those lords and city lords who ate vegetarian meals. It turns out that the crows in the world are as black. Divine system of the strongest card supplier in the end times, Doomsday strongest card supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 268. Fang Fan himself couldn't understand how the wind changed. The brain circuits of these people are also very strange. Share the Babel bug. Don't say that labor and management don't know any bugs, even if they do, they should share them. Kidnapped by morality? I repeat, get out of the way. Fang Fan silently drew out his 7-star sword. Yo. But we want to use knives. Does he dare to use a knife? There are so many of us. Don't be afraid of him. That's right. We are all fans. If he dares to use a knife to see blood today, his reputation will be completely stinky. Don't worry. He didn't have the guts to do that. Hee, I'm standing in front of him, who dares? I'm not afraid of being shattered. Click. There was a cracking sound, and an arm fell to the ground. Ouch. Get out of the way, Fang Fan's face was cold, and these people were really shameless. Since I don't want to be a face, I don't need to say more about other things. Kill the fans. Fang Fan killed the fans. Your breakthrough god. Your idols killed the fans. This shameless guy, just because he couldn't say anything about us, he was so embarrassed that he killed him. The tumultuous sound continued to ring in my ears. Why are there so many people in this world who want to die? Why do you think your so-called moral kidnapping will work on me? This is the end of the world. It's so stupid. How on earth did you live until now? The 7-star longsword in Fang Fan's hand shot again, and the head of the chattering guy in front of him fell to the ground. As if the head fell to the ground, and the shock was still very strong. The army under your command obeys the order. Move forward. Those who dare to stop me, kill. Fang Fan's face gradually became gloomy, and sometimes he had to show this attitude. Too mild, but it will become the reason for others to belittle and trample you. In the last days, the kindness released will also depend on who it is. Run. Fang Fan killed someone. I'm CAO. Is God Fang Fan crazy? How can you kill people indiscriminately? What a great god. This is Fang Motu. Fang Fan, the big demon. He. What a murder. It's just that you stupid keyboard warriors are talking nonsense, and God Fang Fan can't stand it. If you want me to say, you gangsters deserve to be killed. Stop talking nonsense first. Hurry up and run. If you run slowly, it will be really cold. The road in front of him was gradually cleared. Fang Fan put away the 7-star sword in his hand, and then shrugged, the smile on his face gradually revealed. It still feels good. There is pressure from fans to be called God Fang Fan. It's called the Big Devil, but it's completely let go. Fang Fan took a few steps forward. Yamaer was already standing there waiting for him at the entrance of the tower. Wait in a hurry. Fang Fan took Yamaer into his arms. He liked the feeling of suppleness. No, I just came out. Dog man, you are so strong. Tisk tisk tisk, the top of the world ranking list is my man. Yamaer's eyes narrowed, like a crescent moon, very beautiful. Fang Fan took advantage of the situation to kiss. How many levels have you broken through? Fang Fan asked with a wink. 11th level, it's exactly half of you. Are you trying to laugh at me? Yamaer let out a snort, and her small fist hit Fang Fan's chest. You are listening to novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 269. Fang Fan's mouth was slightly raised. Yamaer passed the 11th level, but it was in his expectation. After all, she has only one 4-star Mayan female samurai army under her command. There are 10 4-star demonized beasts in the 11th level. If she can pass through it, it is not bad. Let's go. Fang Fan smiled, hugged Yamaer in his arms dotingly, and was about to leave Dongguo City. Where are we going? Yamaer blinked and asked. Let's go back to Zhongcheng first, it's long enough to leave. Fang Fan thought for a while and then said. Stop. Fang Fan. How dare you slaughter my people in Dongguo City in public? Today, on behalf of justice, I will destroy you, the devil. Fang Fan had just left the range of Tongtian Tower when Han Yuchen brought people around him. In his eyes, Fang Fan is the enemy. The reason why he didn't start directly at the entrance of Tongtian Tower was also because the terrain there was not open, and he could only go up to more than 1,000 soldiers at a time, which was not enough at all. And now that Fang Fan has come out of that narrow area, he can completely overwhelm him with a superior force. There was excitement in Han Yuchen's eyes. Fang Fan has passed the 22 levels. He used all his strength to barely pass the 14 levels. What a huge difference. Right now, Fang Fan is talked about in the Tongtian ranking dialogue box in the entire Dongguo City area. How can he still have the slightest status of Han Yuchen? He is angry. More jealous. As long as Fang Fan is killed, I will still be number 1 on the Tongtian ranking in the Dongguo City area. I am still everyone's idol. I am the strongest. And Fang Fan got so many first kill rewards, these are priceless treasures. If I get it, I will definitely be able to soar to the sky. At that time, my name will be on the world Tongtian list. Han Yuchen felt that his whole body was shaking. He could no longer express his excitement in words, the restlessness in his heart had completely distorted his mind. Fang Fan looked at the Dongguo city guards who were besieging the surrounding area with a funny look, and his face was stunned. Is this guy out of his mind? Lord, there are a total of 100,000 troops around, enough for brothers to warm up. Galen licked his lips. What this fighter fanatic likes most is to bathe in the rain of blood. Fang Fan nodded and then took 2 steps forward. I'm curious, who gave you the guts to choose to attack me? I'll give you one last warning, evacuate these shrimp soldiers and crabs, don't block my way, I can let you go. Fang Fan feels that he is really a good person. Absolutely great guy. Ha ha ha. Let me go. You are obviously desperate, okay. Dongguo City guards. Kill Fang Fan for me. Kill Fang Fan. Reward millions of magic crystals. 3 levels in a row. Han Yuchen screamed excitedly there. Under the reward there must be a brave man, this is obvious. The surrounding 100,000 troops were pressed up, most of them were survivor troops, and there were also some zombie legions and demonized beast legions. The strength is basically between 1 star and 2 stars. I'm going to kill you. After killing you, I'm going to play with your woman. I'm going to destroy your city. I'll. Han Yuchen's eyes showed a look of greed, and his words and deeds became more and more rampant. Fang Fan's face gradually turned cold. Don't know what to lift. The whole army strikes. Give them a lesson. Fang Fan snorted, full of killing intent. Divine system of the strongest card supplier in the end times, Doomsday strongest card supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 270. There are too many people who don't know how to live or die. For these people, there is really no need to show mercy to them, because they are not worthy. The Bone Dragon Knight Army, the Demon Army and the Sky Unicorn Army rose into the sky, launching air strikes in the air. The 6-star Gothic Laser Cannon Apprentice Artillery Corps, led by Hans, began to deploy laser cannons in all directions. Fang Fan had always wanted to see the scene of 12 25mm laser cannons firing in salvos, but Han Yuchen, an idiot, just fulfilled Fang Fan's wish. Sacrifice call. Guan Hai led the Yellow Turban Warlock army to start this ultimate skill. The skeleton soldiers climbed up from the soil and attacked the enemy beside them. After all, this is not a battlefield where too many zombie corpses and survivor corpses have been buried, so there are very few blood and corpses that can be sacrificed. The scene where Guan Hai was able to lead the Yellow Turban Warlock army to summon 50,000 or 60,000 skeleton soldiers under Zhongcheng City naturally cannot be reproduced. But even so, it would be no problem to summon 10,000 or 20,000 skeleton soldiers. The lowest level skeleton soldiers are all 1-star level. Curse. Bless. Guan Hai added blessings to the skeleton soldiers, and performed a wave of curses on the city guards of Tobu City. Ah, what is this, a bunch of skeletons. This skeleton is so strong. It can't be chopped to death. A 1-star awakened man frantically slashed the 1-star war knife in his hand on the skeleton soldier, but there was no response. The slow 1-star skeleton soldier took out the bone knife and directly chopped off the head of the 1-star awakened. Scenes like this are everywhere. After more than 10,000 skeleton soldiers flooded the battlefield, the Tobu city guards on the entire battlefield became intimidated. Skeleton soldiers, just a prelude. The 5-star Yukong Unicorn Legion, the 5-star Great Demon Legion, and the 5-star Bone Dragon Knight Legion, their bloody attacks are already in place. In such a battlefield where the average combat power cannot reach a 1-star level, they are the absolute kings. Boom boom boom. The 6-star Gothic Laser Cannon Trainee Artillery Regiment led by Hans began to release the laser cannon that destroyed everything. One laser cannon can annihilate life within a 10-meter radius, and 12 can strike at the same time. Within a radius of 100 meters, it will turn into nothingness. What is this, what cannonball is so powerful? My CAO. Hurry up. You will die if you stick to it. Move back. The 100,000 city guards of Tobu Castle became panicked and frightened. A steady stream of shelling makes them despair. There are many enemy troops, 100,000. Also seems crowded. They become natural targets. In one round of shelling, hundreds of soldiers were wiped out. 10 rounds of shelling, that's thousands. 100 rounds, the 100,000 scale Tobu city guards were immediately crippled. Of course, they couldn't last until the 100th round. Run. Withdraw. Impossible to beat. This person is Fang Fan. The top 3. The Legion's power list. The personal power list. The sky list. He's on the top of the list. He is a descendant of God. We are seeking our own death by fighting against him. Han Yuchen, this idiot, has to provoke him. This second generation of playboys is killing us with our little lives. Recession is often only a momentary thing. The fleeing team seemed even more frightened. Must escape. Nobody wants to die.